We are in my kitchen and I'm really glad. We've got some stir-fried shirataki noodles with some prawns and a vegetable medley and one of my favorite fishes, a lovely honey glazed spicy salmon. Ooh, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and I'm really excited today because we are in my kitchen and I'm really glad to finally be bringing you guys some food content. I've literally been saying to myself like, Mo, you really said when you get an island you're going to be making some food content, and of course you guys as well. In my vlogs you've been seeing me cooking some like lovely yummy recipes and you've been like, Mo, you need to do some food videos, and here we are, we're doing our first recipe video in my lovely kitchen, and the first recipe is actually one of my favorites. I will actually probably end up saying this is my favorite recipe for every recipe that I do because all my foods are like my favorite foods. I love to eat, but I also like to eat things in moderation, and also with my wellness journey and like weight loss maintenance and just maintaining a healthy, balanced diet. So I'm going to be sharing some of those tips with you guys as we go along as well. But first, I'm talking too much. Today's recipe is one of my favorites. We've got some stir-fried shirataki noodles with some prawns and a vegetable medley and one of my favorite fishes, a lovely honey glazed spicy salmon. Ooh, guys. You're going to love it. Just make sure you follow this recipe to the T. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Okay guys, so for this recipe you're going to need a vegetable medley, and here's how I prepped mine. I started off with one pepper, chopped up about half and put the other half away. And then I chopped some onions, a whole onion. And then I chopped up like a broccoli tree. What do you call this? A broccoli tree? I used the whole one. And then I just put that away. So for the rest of your ingredients, you're going to need some prawns. I've used some king prawns. You're going to need some salmon. You're going to need any kind of noodles. I'm using Japanese shirataki noodles. Really good for weight loss, weight management, and also controlling blood sugar. Please do your research on this if you want to start using them. This is the brand I use. Some oil and also some condiments or spices. I'm using salt, cayenne pepper, curry powder, some jumbo, and also some thyme, my all-time favorite condiment. I'm also going to be using some honey to season up my salmon. First of all, you're going to want to boil your noodles for about 3 to 5 minutes. Whilst that's boiling, you can get on with the rest of your prep. So I'm going to prep my salmon first because this takes about 12 minutes in the air fryer. Put in some of my jumbo and my cayenne pepper. I don't like to over season my salmon. And also I'm adding some honey, just rubbing that all in there, and it makes this amazingly spicy but sweet flavor. I'm putting my salmon in the air fryer for about 12 minutes. Whilst my noodles and salmon are getting ready, I'm going to get on with my stir fry. Starting off, frying some onions on low heat, just allowing it to simmer. Then I'm going to add my pepper. And then I'm going to add some salt and some of that cayenne pepper just to season. I'm allowing that to simmer, and then I'm going to add my broccoli because broccoli doesn't need too long. Broccoli is actually one of my favorite vegetables, guys. I have broccoli like almost every day. I just love it so much. Okay, I'm going to put that away, and then in the same pan, another like teaspoon of oil, and then I'm going to fry up my prawns, my lovely jubbly prawns. I'm going to allow that to simmer as well. I'm not adding any new seasoning because it's already got a lot of seasoning in the pan. Then I'm going to add my vegetable medley, guys. Already the vegetable medley with the prawns looks like a meal on its own. Next, I'm going to add my noodles. and then I'm going to mix it all in, make sure that all the flavors, guys, look at that. Make sure the flavors are coming together. In the Yoruba language, we will say we allow it to osomora, all the flavors and the seasoning coming together. So lastly, I'm just adding some of that curry powder for some color and my lovely favorite condiment ever, some thyme. I just love the aroma and flavor it gives to food. Mix all that together, mix, allow it to simmer, and voila, guys, our stir fry is done. Just checking on that salmon, and we're going to plate up our food. Look at that. This is highly spiritual. Next up, I'm going to add my salmon to that plate, and guys, we're ready. Look how beautiful that looks, and it tastes even better, trust me. Guys, and that was our lovely recipe. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You love how it turned out, and I'm looking forward to seeing your comments as well when you get to try the recipe and see how it tastes and works for you at home as well. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Do make sure to like if you liked it, share it with your friends, comment below on the recipe I just shared with you, and subscribe to this channel for more. Until next time, guys, peace and love, peace and chunks.